I've already veganized so many different regional Indian curries, and now it is time for some appetizers. We are making Tofu Koliwada today. Now, Koliwada is this absolutely delicious, crispy, spicy, kind of like Indian fried chicken, but it is a regional Indian recipe which has flavors from Punjabi cuisine and coastal Mumbai cuisine. It has these bunch of spices and a ton of heat, and it is absolutely delectable and addictive. And we're gonna make it today with tofu. But if you wanna make it soy-free without tofu, you can also use pumpkin seed tofu, chickpea tofu, add in some cauliflower instead. All of that flavor is in that batter, so do try it. So let's make this absolutely delicious tofu koliwada. First, we will press our extra firm tofu for at least 15 minutes, then tear it into organic bite-sized pieces, then add in some ginger garlic paste. If you don't have ginger garlic paste, just use minced ginger and garlic, and add in a teaspoon of lime or lemon juice. Also mince a green chili and toss well to coat. Then in a small bowl, add all of those spices, some salt, some baking soda, some cornstarch and rice flour. We are using some chaat masala, which is a sour and sweet blend, and it is popularly used in Indian cuisine and super delicious. We also add some amchur, which is dry mango powder. Again, that adds a little bit of tang to the mixture. If you don't have it, you can skip it and add some more chaat masala. We also add a little bit of ajwain, which is carom seeds, but if you don't have those, you can leave them out. Now you can go two ways with making this tofu. You can just add all of that cornstarch and spice mixture to the tofu and toss well so that the tofu gets coated with that mixture, and then you can proceed with the pan frying or baking. The other method is to make that mixture into a batter and then toss in the tofu to coat with all of that batter, and then again you can pan fry it or bake it. The batter sometimes can be a little tricky because if you add too much moisture to the batter, then the batter doesn't stay onto the tofu, especially if you're baking it. So I like to add the dry spices to the mixture, but try both ways and see which texture you prefer for this tofu koliwada. Now you can bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or you can pan fry it. Transfer it to a parchment-like baking sheet and separate out the tofu pieces and put it to bake until crispy. You just want the coating to get nicely crisp but not overly brown. To pan fry it, heat a skillet over medium-high heat, add a little bit of oil. Once the oil is hot, transfer your coated tofu pieces to the skillet and spread them out. Reduce the heat to medium and then continue cooking these for a minute or so. Keep flipping them every 15 to 30 seconds to crisp up more of the edges of the tofu, and then remove them from the skillet. I also made a delicious, delectable, addictive mint cilantro chutney. So let's make that chutney as well. Blend all of this until smooth. Then pour it in your serving dish and serve. You want the chutney to be thick, so don't add too much water to blend. Just add enough so that the blender can work and give you a nicely pureed chutney. It is a very versatile condiment, so do make it and keep it on hand. If you make a ton of it, you can freeze it into ice cubes so that you can have some green chutney whenever you want it. Now that is a fantastic, I mean, look at that color. It just looks so vibrant and spicy, of course, and so delicious. It is spicy. It's mostly spicy because of the green chili and the Kashmiri chilies, so you can use a little less to begin with and then add more to the next batch because you're going to make it again and again. They're great as is, as an appetizer. You can also make wraps with these, add them to salads. It's just this crispy, spicy tofu that you can use it in many different ways. You want more Indian snacks? Do try my samosa pie, my kachori pinwheels, tofu 65, my baked gobi manchurian, my onion fritters, or my mixed vegetable fritters. And there are plenty more ideas on the website, so do check those out. And if you try any of those, do let me know in the comments how they worked out as well. So if you make this recipe, do let me know in the comments how you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy vegan recipes, Indian vegan recipes, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.